D-Thang was one of the hottest rappers in the Bronx drill scene, but his career has been marred by legal trouble. He was locked up on a major gang indictment, and even after getting out, he struggled to stay out of jail. At one point, he went from rubbing shoulders with billionaires to crashing in Miami, seemingly throwing it all away. A major storyline in his career has been his feud with K-Flock, which made headlines across the drill scene. What makes their beef particularly intense is that they're actually family, cousins on K-Flock's dad's side. On the track Is You Ready, K-Flock dissed D-Thang with the lyrics, "Go ask my ops, it get ugly. I could do shh like Ice did Sonny. Think I'm lacking? That nigga dummy. He think I'm a rapper? He think this shit funny." Adding fuel to the fire, K-Flock's mom is D-Thang's aunt. After the song dropped, D-Thang even claimed he was ready to target her over the feud.
Now, just gonna learn today. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas stop playing with me, bro.
On the track, Talk Facts, D-Thang took shots at K-Flock, rapping, "They know RPT niggas be on that shit, and I'm trying to pack me a OY. I still be searching for jiggies. Family first. So we see the flockers. The trolley don't hit without Benji. It's like, how many dead niggas do y'all got?" Benji was allegedly killed because he dissed D-Thang's close friend Wu Lotti. K-Flock had previously dissed Wu on War Part 2, rapping, "You ran on Wu Lotti? Get back. Like, he gon' cap for this app. Like, I ain't walking in his peas. Let it clap." Wu, Lotti, and D-Thang were very close, but in 2020, Wu and some affiliates from YG's crew clashed with the OYs. During the confrontation, a group of OY members chased them down. Wu tripped and fell, while the rest escaped. Tragically, Wu ended up being beaten and stabbed to death. D-Thang's feud with K-Flock helped him gain major attention in the drill scene, and his On the Radar freestyle amassed over 20 million views. But after D-Thang was incarcerated in 2022 for a couple of years, his career suffered a significant decline. Once released, D-Thang struggled to maintain momentum in the rap game and allegedly returned to hustling. In June 2025, he was arrested in Miami on a gun charge. Being a felon made this a serious situation, but he was fortunate it happened just after his parole ended, rather than while still on it. The state wanted a $25,000 minimum bond, but the judge set it at $15,000, meaning D-Thang only had to pay $1,500 to get out. Reports suggest he spent a few days in jail before being able to post bond. Even after getting out, D-Thang's music career continued to decline. He released only one track a few months after his Miami arrest, and it failed to match the success of his earlier hits. Then, in September 2025, he was booked again in Miami, this time for possession of over 20 grams of weed and cocaine. This came while he was still facing the gun charge from June. D-Thang was already potentially facing a 15-year sentence for the gun charge. Most felony gun cases carry 3 to 5 years, but because of his prior gang-related conviction, he could receive a harsher sentence. The new drug charges will likely complicate his legal situation further. Many are wondering how D-Thang fell so far after rubbing elbows with billionaires. When he was released in 2024, French Montana gifted him a Coke Boyz chain, sparking rumors that D-Thang had received a record deal and $1 million from French. However, in an interview with DJ Academics, D-Thang clarified that he never had a deal with French Montana. The chain was simply a gift.
Shout out to my son French though. Nah.
D-Thang told DJ Academics that he was the one signing people and tried to act like major labels were begging him to make deals. He claimed he would need $5 million before even considering a record deal. In reality, it seems D-Thang was exaggerating. He does have some kind of deal with French Montana. French's Coke Boy Records label is credited on everything D-Thang has released on Spotify since late 2023, but the exact nature of the deal is unclear. It's puzzling why D-Thang would downplay or cap about his ties to French Montana, who, like D-Thang, came up in the Bronx and is now about to marry a Dubai princess allegedly worth over $1 billion. In his interview with DJ Academics, D-Thang boasted about being a millionaire, claiming he bought a home for his mom and one for himself. However, sources suggest this may have been false. When he returned from prison in 2024, he lacked momentum in the rap game. Evidence of this came when he was arrested for the second time in Miami. Instead of hiring private counsel, he had to rely on a Florida public defender, which is unlikely if he truly had millions. Rumors also suggest that D-Thang developed a drug addiction, which may have contributed to him allegedly backdooring his own homies for their jewelry. In 2025, Lefty G's, a YG's affiliate who had been paralyzed from the waist down after being shot in the back, called out D-Thang. D-Thang and another YG's affiliate, BG, allegedly stole Lefty's watch while he was in the bathroom. BG flaunted the watch on Instagram, prompting Lefty to threaten him. Lefty claimed that both D-Thang and BG were smoking K2, a dangerous synthetic drug. A video surfaced allegedly showing BG having a severe reaction to K2 in the street. Lefty continued to call out Dthang, warning that he was putting his friends at risk with his actions. While Dthang was locked up, a video reportedly showed him screaming for his CEO to save him when someone approached with a knife.
Nigga say, yeah, bang down. Nigga, yeah, nigga, go for the CO, nigga. Go for the CO, nigga. BYDK, nigga, big dog.
Afterward, Lefty expressed a desire to link up with the person who allegedly attacked Dthang. Dthang, however, insisted he was still loyal to BG. Lefty reposted this, noting that Dthang had been hiding out in Miami because he nearly had his chains snatched in New York. Dthang was being ridiculed for being broke and strung out, which likely explains why he hasn't been seen with French Montana recently. Even though French reportedly gave him a deal, drug issues and betraying friends would make it hard to maintain that kind of professional relationship. Adding to his troubles, Dthang lost a major opportunity back in 2022. Law enforcement has been targeting the YG's crew for years. In 2014, 20 members were arrested, and the group was labeled one of the most dangerous in the city. Dthang's involvement with the crew and ongoing legal issues suggest he continues to struggle with staying on track. Back in the day, a guy named Meme was running the crew, but Meme wasn't just calling the shots, he was also in the streets. He ended up going down for killing 2 cab drivers, and the rest of the crew were allegedly catching bodies too. One of the biggest reasons they got caught was that they kept selling drugs to undercover cops. The 2014 indictment took a lot of the OGs off the streets, but the younger members, the YGs, didn't slow down at all. In 2022, the cops hit the crew with a massive 65-count indictment for conspiracy to commit murder, attempted murder, and more. They even threw in animal cruelty charges because the YGs killed a pigeon while live on Facebook. Dthang already had a record. In 2021, he got pulled over, and police found a gun with the serial number scratched off. It's not clear what happened with that case, but after the 2022 indictment, Dthang was sentenced to 3 to 5 years in prison. When Dthang got out in 2024, he still had some buzz. He dropped songs that hit over 1 million views and claimed he was going to save Bronx drill. He even linked up with rappers from outside New York like Vonoff 1700, and it seemed like his comeback was on track. But things didn't go that way. Dthang's momentum faded fast. Some people say he missed the wave after being locked up for years, while others blame drug use for his downfall. No one really knows how he went from allegedly making millions to needing a public defender, but it's clear his situation got worse. Rumors say Dthang is now wanted in New York for more charges and might get extradited there after dealing with his Florida case. Handling cases in 2 states is already tough, but things could get much worse if the feds decide to take over. Like what happened with Pooh Shiesty and NBA Youngboy. Federal cases usually mean more prison time, especially if you can't afford a strong legal team. A lot of fans say the Bronx drill wave is already dead. Dthang wanted to bring it back and put New York drill in the spotlight again. But now, there's no telling when he'll see daylight.